Hello brides and grooms! Now apologies for the lack of blogs over the last couple of months, it's just been a bit silly over June and July. Just a little progress update, I've just mailed off Andy and Christina's film, so they should hopefully be receiving it today, tomorrow. I'm just editing the teaser for Rob and Charlotte's, which should be ready for when they get back from honeymoon, or they might want to view it on honeymoon. I'll let them know when it's ready. Natalie and Linton's I'll be starting your edit on Monday, followed by Jason and Zoe's, and then Katie and Graham's. So this month we're going to be briefly speaking about... So the speeches are a very important part of the day and also of the film, as they help tell the story.
And she actually turned around to me and said, "Are you going to kiss me or not?"
Traditionally we have the three speakers being the father of the bride, the groom and the best man. So usually we kick off with the father of the bride, whose role it is to talk about his daughter, growing up, tell some amusing stories, and then finally when she met the groom.
So it was in the later years at KGS that Chris and I noticed an interest and then a friendship with a young imp of a lad from Turkey.
The groom's job is to thank everybody, tell some stories possibly about the early parts of the relationship, and to tell everyone how absolutely gorgeous the bride looked when he first saw her walking down the aisle.
It came as no surprise to me how beautiful you looked. You really did take my breath away.
And a tip for the grooms, a good place to start off when writing your speech is...
My new wife and I.
From me and my wife.
Never fails.
On behalf of my wife and I.
And just as another piece of advice, when it comes to toasting certain members of the wedding party, try to confer with the rest of the guys on who's toasting who, just so you don't get any repeats.
There's plenty to say thank you for, and I have not got time for you to mess about standing up and sitting down. There'll be one toast and one toast only, but...
And then there's the best man.
Funnily enough, I look down at my notes and it just says awful things.
So the best man is usually the comedy finale.
It's a baby stuck on a nose.
And usually he's there to give the groom a bloody good roasting.
So yeah, there is a huge amount of material of Nick doing just ridiculous stuff.
And to talk about stories of when they were younger, possibly the stag do.
Well, we then decided to make him the laughing stock of Magaluf, and we definitely succeeded.
And hopefully dialing it down closer to the end just to say some nice things about the groom.
But you know what they say, behind every good man is an even better woman. Hey, Shah.
But guys, don't forget, no matter how much he embarrasses you, at the end of the day, you did choose him.
Oh, no, are you applauding him or applauding me off? Because I'm going to come back.
In regards to the timings of the speeches, traditionally they were after the meal, once everyone had been fed, but more often than not now they take place before. Now, the only thing I'll say about that is it doesn't matter for me which way they go, but try to put a cap on the length of the speeches with the guys, because if you've got 100 plates waiting in the kitchen and they are waiting for the speeches to finish and they don't know how long the speech is going to be, and a small number of times I have actually seen food come out slightly cold. So this month's recommendation is Dance Floor Couture. Now I've worked with these guys quite a few times over the years, and they specialise in wedding DJs, musicians, sparkly dance floors, the big letters that you see, and also act as wedding hosts throughout the day, so they can entertain the guests during the meal as well.
Who gave who the first kiss?
Whenever I know that Robin or Adam or any of the other guys from Dance Floor Couture are going to be present at a wedding, I know that the guests are going to have big smiles on their faces all day. Just so much fun to be around. So before I sign off, I'm just going to leave you with a little bit of footage from a recent wedding where I got asked a question I've never heard before.
Can we do the Velociraptor dance? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah! Can we do the Velociraptor dance?
Let's do the Velociraptor dance.
Oh! See you all down the aisle very soon. Take care.